We are taught from childhood that being nice is the ultimate goal. We are told to help everyone, to be agreeable, and to never cause trouble. But there is a dark side to being the nice guy that no one warns you about. When you say yes because you are afraid of what people will think, you aren't being kind. You are being weak. And the world has a very cruel way of treating weak things. If you feel exhausted, overlooked, and disrespected, it's not because you aren't doing enough. It's because you haven't learned the most important skill a man can possess: the power of no. Today, we look at why your kindness has become your cage and how to break out of it. Meet Leo. Leo is the guy everyone likes, but no one respects. At work, he stays late to finish other people's projects because he doesn't want to be a burden. In his relationships, he says yes to every plan, even when he's exhausted. He thinks he is building a bank account of good karma. He thinks that if he is nice to the world will eventually be nice to him. But that's not how reality works. One night, Leo realized he was 30 years old and had no life of his own. He was living the leftovers of everyone else's life. He had become a yes man, a human doormat. He realized that by trying to be everything to everyone, he had become nothing to himself. Leo stumbled upon an old text about the samurai. He expected to read about war and violence. Instead, he read about boundaries. The samurai followed a code called Bushido. They were famous for being incredibly polite, but also incredibly firm. A samurai knew that his life was a gift to be used for a higher purpose. If someone asked for his time or his energy for something trivial, he didn't apologize. He simply said, no. The old masters taught that a man without a no is a man without a soul. Without the ability to say no, you have no filter. You're like a house with no doors and no windows. Anyone can walk in, sit on your furniture, and steal your peace. Leo realized he didn't need to be mean. He needed to be guarded. To save his life, Leo had to master the 3 levels of the silent number. Level 1. The internal number. This is saying no to yourself. No to the 2 a.m. scroll. No to the extra drink. No to the voice that says, just stay in bed. If you can't say no to your own lazy desires, you will never have the strength to say no to others. Level 2. The delayed. No. Leo stopped saying yes on the spot. When someone asked for a favor, he would look them in the eye and say, I'll get back to you on that. This 5-second pause changed everything. It took the power back. It showed that his time was a limited resource, not a free giveaway. Level 3. The ultimate no. This is the no with no explanation. Most people feel the need to give 10 excuses when they say no. I'm sorry, I can't because my dog is sick and my car is broken. When you explain, you are asking for permission. When you simply say, I can't do that right now, you are stating a fact. This is where true respect is born. At first, Leo was terrified. He thought everyone would hate him. But a strange thing happened. The people who were using him disappeared. But the people who mattered, they started treating him differently. They started asking for his opinion. They stopped interrupting him. By saying no, Leo finally gave his yes actual value. He was no longer a ghost. He was a man with a center. He realized that the world doesn't respect people who are nice. It respects people who are integrated, people who know their own worth. Are you a Leo? Are you letting the world bleed you dry because you're afraid to be difficult? Understand this. Your time is running out. Every yes to something you don't care about is a no to your dreams, your health, and your family. Tonight, I want you to find one thing, just one, that you have been saying yes to out of guilt. And I want you to kill it. Practice the silent no. Protect your garden. If you are done being a doormat, type, "The wall is up," in the comments. Let this be the day you reclaim your respect